No entiendo por qué Okay. Ya está. No. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Hello, hello. Good morning to this morning's yin practice. I am here today with you. I have a little helper. Cooper's here with me as well. I'm trying to warm up my voice, so pardon me if my voice is a little cracky. I've been doing voice exercises this morning to try and wake it up. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. My name is Kit, and this is Yoga with Kit Souther. We are going to be doing a nice, refreshing, easy-flowing yin class this morning. Here on this channel, we do all things from yoga, meditation, the yogi lifestyle, yoga therapy. We've done some product reviews. We have more of those in the works. So just a little smorgasbord of everything in the world of yoga. So if any of that interests you, welcome to the family. So yeah, this morning we are going to start off in Savasana. Right, so that's in corpse pose. So we're going to be lying on our backs. A little housekeeping stuff beforehand of something that we might need. So I would suggest having 2 blocks. The thing is here with yin and with a restorative practice is we're going to be holding poses, we're going to be holding asanas a bit longer than we normally do, right? So I suggest to all of you guys, if you want to go ahead and get a Spotify playlist going that you really like, for next week's practice, I'm going to go ahead and make Spotify playlist so that all you have to do is just go into the description, click the link for a Spotify playlist, and it'll just open up in a separate tab. The other thing, where are we going? The other thing is having a bolster or just like a couch cushion, right? I just use a couch cushion. More or less, it's the same size as a bolster. Bolsters are great for support, and they add a little bit more cushion to holding asanas. The thing is, in yin, for any of you who have not performed yin before, who have not practiced yin before, yin is a practice that we hold the asanas for a longer, more extended period of time to open up the body and to release any tension that we're still holding in those areas. Like today we're going to be working on our lower body, right? So we're going to be working on opening up through the hips, through the lower back, through the groin. So, that progresses into something really beautiful and really loving, and it's really great. For me, yin is one of my all-time favorites, and it's nice in the morning. So I will stop talking and we will get started. And like I said, we're going to start off in Savasana this morning. So let's go ahead and get there. Beautiful. I'm going to meet you there. And throughout all of these transitions, just take your time, right? We're not trying to force anything or go too fast. The whole point of yin is to stop and to relax and to keep it moving. Beautiful. We're going to start off in Savasana, taking it nice and slow. You want to maybe have a jacket. Jackets are great. Making sure that our sacrum is on the mat. And I invite you to gently close your eyes, palms facing the mat. Allow the body to relax, preparing for our morning practice. Releasing any tension that we're holding in the shoulders. Releasing any tension that we're holding in the neck, the chest. Moving down to the hips and the lower back region. Imagine sinking in to the mat. Gently with your hands, go ahead, palms facing down, and place them on your hips. And just kind of walk out the hands on the hips, opening up the lower body. Breathing in, setting our intention for today's practice. Wonderful. And whenever you're ready, bring your right knee into your chest, interlacing the fingers on top of the shin. And just gently say, hello, knee. Bringing it to your chest, making sure that that left hip is still on the mat. Making sure that our neck is elongated, our spine is long, the lower back is staying on the mat. Maybe you want to pull that knee just directly straight to you, or if it feels a little more comfortable and it resonates with your body, maybe a little diagonal action. Noticing as you hold the asana for a little longer, it becomes easier to find mobility. As all of the ligaments begin to open up, notice as you fall into the asana more. And we release just gently, but not all the way. So still staying hold of the shin. We're going to just twist the ankle, right? So just rolling the ankle in a circle. Taking it either right or left, whatever is your natural form, your natural way, and really just focusing on the foot, maybe expanding the toes, right? So really stretching out the toes as you come up, really expanding, right? Practicing on our yogi toes. Reverse, we take it the other direction. Really opening up through the feet, through the ankles, releasing tension. Great. From here, we are going to bring our left foot up, right? So where the left foot is on the floor, right? So our left knee is bent. And from here, we are going to take it into a half baby, right? So a half happy baby. So you can either, depending on how this feels for you, you can either take it from the underneath the knee, right? And hold it like that. I personally suggest this for morning time practice. It gives you a better range of mobility. It also frees up this left hand and you can put pressure on that left knee, or excuse me, that left hip so it doesn't pop up, right? Or you can still take happy baby holding on to the big toe if that's more comfortable for you, or if that's the type of practice you want to have today. Right, so whatever feels best for you. Feeling that in the lower body, opening up through the hips. If this is your first time doing yin, it might feel a little bit, I don't want to say, maybe a little slow. If you're used to a vinyasa practice where everything's fast paced, yin is the opposite of that. Yin is a deep connection to your body and your mind. And slowly coming back to center, releasing that down. Go ahead and bring that leg inward. Again, give it a nice little hug. And then gently and softly lower down that right leg and extend both legs out. Taking it back to Savasana. And just noticing the body, noticing the difference. Noticing how one side feels compared to the other. And from here, we're going to take it to the other side. So just like we did, now we're going to bring that left knee up towards the chest. Fingers interlaced. And in the beginning, you don't have to pull so hard, right? So just naturally allow your body to open up and relax. Listen to your body. Listen to how it's explaining to you one side from the other. And again, if your natural tendency and it's more comfortable for you to maybe have the knee out at an angle, that's perfectly fine too. Making sure that that right hip is down on the mat. You don't want to lift up. Staying grounded. Wonderful. And now slowly, gently bring it back to center. We're going to do some ankle rolls. Right, so just like the other side. Making sure that those toes are wide and spread out. Opening up through the lower body, through the ankle. Feeling that through the arch of your foot. Beautiful. And now we are going to bring up that right leg, sole of the foot on the mat, and then take it into a half happy baby. Again, taking whichever variation is most comfortable for you. Right, if you prefer having it, you're holding on to your toe, you can do that too. Whatever feels best for you. Important thing is that you relax and you allow the body to release. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath here. Then we come back to center. Holding here. And before getting out of Savasana area, allow your knees to fall together and your feet further than hip width, right? So your feet will be towards the edge of the mat. Your knees are together. Your lower back is on the mat. And just allow your body to relax. If you have blocks, what we can do here now is we can put them underneath our shoulder blades and our head. Okay, so how we can do that is we will place one block here in a T shape and the other one here for the head. If you don't have two blocks, that's okay. You can use books if you want, or you can just be how we just were. Right, so this is just one of the many variations that you can have. Okay, right, so we're going to make sure before we even go in that the blocks are in the right position. So these want to be right, the shoulder blades, and then you want to have this up here, right? Okay, make sure that all of that is right before we get started. And then we take back the same leg variation to where our knees are together and our feet are spread out to the width of the mat. And just allow your body to open up. Opening up through the chest. Feeling that elongation in the lower back, mid-back region. And also the elongation between the shoulders and the neck. Wonderful. And release. Using your hands as guides, gently come up, trying not to force anything. Taking your time, moving the blocks if you have them underneath you. We're going to lie back down. We're going to bring the knees to the chest, both of them, and do a nice hug. Maybe even tucking the chin in. Feeling that stretch all throughout the back. And release. Taking the feet all the way out. Stretching up the hands overhead. Really elongating all the way through the body. I need to move my bolster out of the way. Great, and from here we're going to do banana pose. So this is one of my favorites. I love it. It's so simple. It feels so good. So for those of you that have not done it, you're just going to take your feet, walk your feet heels, walk the heels out to the right side, right until you feel that nice deep stretch in the hip flexors, in the obliques, in the side body. And then from there, just take your hands to the right side as well, adjusting if you need to, looking like a banana. making sure that our shoulder blades still stay on the mat, right? So we don't want anything lifting up. And whenever you're comfortable, you can even turn your head to the right side if that feels good for you. Feeling that nice, deep stretch on the left side. Feeling it all the way through the arms up into the left fingers. If you want a deeper, more intense stretch, you can point your toes as well, and you can expand your fingers. Expand your hands. This is more of an active pose. When we point the toes and expand the hands. And on the next exhale, we release, bringing it back to center. Stretching out here. Really getting long. And then we take it out to the left side. Again, with the heels walking the toes to the left side. And then we go accompanying the hands. And if you would like to turn your head to the left side, that's comfortable for you. Again, making sure the shoulders are on the mat. Pointing the toes if you would like. And stretching out the hands. If that feels comfortable. If that feels good. Great. And then we're going to bring it back to center on the next exhale. Bring your hands down to the mat. And allow for a nice little lower back massage. Maybe rock your hips from side to side. Whenever you're ready, we're going to extend our right arm and turn onto our right side. And then from there, we're going to take it all the way up. So good. From here, we take it into tabletop position. How are you guys feeling this morning? And from tabletop, we are going to do a nice and slow cat-cow variation. Taking our time, preparing. We're going to inhale, drop the belly. And we're going to exhale, curve the spine, navel to spine, pushing away. And inhale, drop the belly. Opening up through the chest. And exhale, curving the spine. Really focus on synchronizing the breath with the movements and really pushing through the hands. And we inhale, dropping the belly, opening up through the lower back. And taking it back to neutral. Maybe do some nice little hip circles. You want to change the position of your hands. Maybe make your knees a little wider, more like a little further than hip width apart. And just going to open up through the hips a little bit more. Nice, soft, gentle movements. Beautiful. From here, we are going to take it into downward facing dog, but just real nice, slow down dog. Nothing crazy. So we prepare, our toes are tucked, and we're going to soar our hips, our tailbones up towards the sky, bending the knees. Pedaling it out here, taking our time. And from here, we're going to go into supported pigeon, but in Yin, we actually call it swan. So we're going to go into a supported swan, which I love that. It's beautiful. Okay, so we're going to start on our right side. I'm going to start on my left so you can see the variation that I'm going to do. So we prepare, we do for our normal pigeon, wherever that is for you. And then I'm going to take a block. You can even use a bolster if that's comfortable for you. And you can put it right here so you're more supported and you're capable of getting your alignment even better, right? We're going to make sure that this leg, our leg that's in the back, that it's not too much out to the side. So even though we're holding these poses for longer, we want to make sure that our alignment and everything is all good. We want to make sure that our hips are forward. And then if you have your bolster or if you have another block, that you can come and put that out in front of you. You can be on your forearms, making sure that we're still staying strong and aligned through our head and chest. And then we want to relax into the asana. So again, we're not forcing anything here. Cooper is coming to say hello. Hi, baby. He's been sleeping. He's been sleeping. You can have some of my water. Hey, buddy. Okay, thank you. I think he's leaving us. No, he's just changing positions. Okay. He's a good boy. Okay. Releasing any tension that you're still holding in your hips. Relaxing the feet. Noticing how we sink deeper into the pose, into the asana, you feel your body letting go. As we spend more time in each pose, notice how it feels, like you're melting almost. Wonderful, and we're going to take it back up. Move any blocks or bolsters or cushions that you have out of the way. And then we're going to take it back to downward facing dog. Okay. Again, take it nice and slow. This is not a vinyasa class. Okay, we'll take it back up and just pedal it out here. Maybe shake out the head. And again, come back to that mindfulness of noticing the difference between one side and the other. Great, now we're going to take it on to the other side, doing swan ever so gracefully, ever so lovely. If you're comfortable enough in swan and you don't need any blocks or bolsters, that's fine too. But sometimes even if you don't need them, it's nice to just have the extra support. Okay, we take it to the next side. Again, making sure that the alignment is good, is proper, is correct. Wonderful. We're going to take one more nice breath here. And we're going to come back up. Moving the blocks out of the way. And taking it back to downward facing dog. Okay. Pedaling it out here. And then slowly walking our feet to our hands, bending our knees if we need to. And then we're going to take it into a forward fold. Just take your time though, and really if it feels comfortable for you, just bend your knees. Allow your chest to fall on your thighs and take hold of your elbows. Elbows to elbows. Extend the legs if you'd like and allow the fingertips to fall. We're going to hold Utkatasana for just a little while. I'd say here, try to have your feet a little bit closer than hip width apart, but not to where they're touching. Right? And again, bend the knees if you need to. If you want to have a block that you can put behind you, you can have that to hold on to. Also, you can stand on the blocks if you want a little extra. All right. I can show you how that looks. I like this modification a lot. Gives you a little bit more hang time. It's for all you stretchy yogis. And if at any moment, if your legs start to shake, just breathe into the asana. Breathe into that space. Really focus on allowing the tension in the lower back to be released. And remember, bend your knees as much as you need to. There's nothing wrong with bending the knees. We're going to be here for a few more breaths. Great. If you're standing on the blocks, go ahead. Get those out of the way. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to stay in this position, but we're going to take it into a wide leg forward fold. So we're just going to walk the feet out. You guys are doing great. And then just allow the head and neck to fall. Making sure that the shoulders are away from the ears. Feeling that nice deep stretch in the hamstrings. For any athletes of any sport, Yin Yoga is incredible for you, especially runners. All the runners out there, Yin Yoga is for you. It's one of the best. Great way for